All right, are you out here to see the quilt I have up on the quilting bed? That's great, because let's talk about it right now. This is Linda's quilt. She actually brought, this is literally just a piece of fabric. It's a Henry Glass piece of fabric, so if you're familiar with that line, very, very high quality, nice piece of fabric, so lovely. She has a darling cat, Bridget, that loves to help her with all of her sewing and stitching and quilting needs. In fact, she's a Siamese cat, so I can see how she looks a little bit like Cat right here. And of course, Linda loves Bridget so much. Bridget loves helping with everything. Linda has literally brought me just this piece of fabric, and then the back is created from a pre-created minky blanket. Yes, it's a blanket. Let's go over here where I can show you. It's literally just a blanket that she has cut the edges off, and it's a double thickness. And so, because it is so very thick, there's no extra batting in it at all. It is so puffy and nice and lofty. That's all that's going to be required. Linda's going to use this in her easy chair to be able to have some relaxation and just enjoy, and I'm sure Bridget's going to come enjoy it as well. Now, because the backing itself, this minky blanket, is so thick, I literally could not get my red snappers onto it. I tried so hard. This is one of the first quilts that I have literally ever had to pin onto the leaders. I have been doing this for years. I've done thousands of quilts, and I have felt blessed to be able to use the red snappers with all my quilts. And this time I literally had to pin it on top and bottom. It was just so thick, it was not going to hold it snapped inside there. So for that, I'm grateful that I know how to pin and that I have a second option with it. If you have a backing that is minky in any sort, whether it be a blanket, whether it be minky fabric, I need those full 3 inches all the way around, and I need even more than that when it comes to the sides, because you can see the minky tends to shrink in on the edges, and I have worked it to where I've got maybe a half an inch right here. It's just very tight. Yes, I have a little more over here. It's just the way it happened to have been balanced, but still, that's just really tight. So I definitely need that with my minkies. I need more than the 3 inches because it'll shrink in, and I just don't have that option right there. The design I'm putting on it is one of my new cat designs, and you can see how beautifully it shows on the backing. When you have a minky, it just shines right through. Minky does have a nap, and so I want to make sure I'm following the right nap, because the quilt itself, as you can see, is directional. And if you pet it the other way, you'll find out it kind of feels like petting a cat, the wrong direction. It just doesn't feel right at all, but it really shines through. I'm doing it in this variegated blue-green color. It's not showing a lot in the variegation on the front, but it is what Linda wanted, and I'm happy to be able to accommodate that. And you can see a little bit of the cats up here as well. Like I say, she's a nice fluffy girl right here. So you may want to consider that just a straight piece of fabric with a backing. Bring it on over and let's pop it together here at the quilting studio.